on most of all, and again, it's all a lifeline. Like this really might not even go their way. Honestly, I feel this one going down to a bit of a basis of a 2-0 now that we've seen what we've seen from Spirit. Again, it all comes up to the likes of those star players, especially Dagster, continuing to hold his own and continuing to post the numbers like he did. I don't expect 30 bombs in like the 21st round or something, but I do expect them to at least have some sort of built around him and give them a basis to work with here for the Spirit side. They will be on the CT start of things. Double Pony elected to kick things off on the T half. Julie's out for 2 players on the pistol basis. Not a lot of util in for Spirit side.
I like the Julie's upgrade coming through from Team Spirit and actually take them very aggressive down into those lower tunnels. Magic's thinking about that first point of call. He's got Dexter there with him.
Jocko forced to fall. Afro will go down, make it a triple, and actually Dexter steals it away, but Magic's still leaning in against Lucky. We'll find his triple in the end. Drop up in the pistol round as well. Double Pony just overwhelmed effectively. Taps on the Glock's body, at least catches a couple of kills, so they can trade back those Julies in the end. But with the bomb being dropped, the CTs can set the crossfire, and Body has got a mountain of work to do. Sees Chopper peeking out, forced to fall back out of the tunnel's position. Take it, taps up, look towards Patsy and Chopper. Get damage done to him and Siren, and hold on to the pistol round for the CT side.
It wasn't a bad attempt coming through for Body, knowing it was a 1v5. He got a couple of kills and 2 gooshes down onto Patsy and Siren. Overall, though, that's full of confidence. And that's using the new ability of this Dust2, the map changes, getting aggressive, both Julies going down into that lower tunnels position and just striking on contact, allowing themselves to both peek on one another. Magic's finding that triple. Double Pony not even close towards a bomb site means no bomb plant, no money, no force up.
Force forward for Dexter instead. The SMG finds Jocko looking for exercise outside of the tunnels. Reload quarters. Lucky leans in with the Glock. The SMG of Chopper will try lean forward as well. Dexter bursts fire, catches Body, looks for Lucky as well. Continues to fire away as they do pick them all up. Bomb drop to exercise 1v5. See the continuous fire in from the rifles. Just try and suppress them away. Try and ensure the SMG can get the kill if possible.
Yeah, Spirit coming in with a lack of fear when it comes to the first and second round. Another aggressive move. You're right about that, though. If you're able to get the SMG in for that last pick, that would be great. Chopper going to be able to fight a couple. Dexter in with 3. And Double Pony looking at the next one to get those rifles forward. Get those AKs in. Try and see if they can bounce back quickly. For Spirit, knowing so much money got farmed up, they could elect to go for Dexter with the AWP. And instead, they decide to do so. It does mean you don't quite take this third round as a full bonus. Chopper's still going to be using that MP9, but it is an AWP.
Yeah, big green dot for Dexter. Looking for contact out towards the mid-control. Spot that first player. Not quite land the shot to kill him, but he does get the leg shot in to damage him. As Patsy gets the 2 opening kills instead against Afro and Jocko. Straight out towards the long house. Removed from play immediately. A 5v3 with HP advantage. They do return some damage to the AWP, but he stays up at 72.
Double Pony just losing so many advantages in the early portion of that round, and fighting out towards long control just does not come through successfully. A multi-frag comes through from Patsy, and no trade ability is here. Even Dexter with the NWP just keeping his eyes on. Jiggle peek from Patsy to see if he can gather any information down on Xbox or towards that lower tunnels position. Double Pony, they're stalled. They have to really just brute force their way out of this mid-control.
When he gets his pick in against Dexter, finally taking the AWP down. Smokes on towards the CT cross. And Body starts walking for the mid-control. Spotting Chopper, spraying him down. Siren there with a responsive, maintains a 3-on-2 advantage for Spirit. Patsy is low. And Siren will need backup from his man. The Incendiary will stop them from making their way forward to the tunnels for now. Still got a lot of work to do, and Lucky might be his first port of call here. Flashbang turned away from, he's now a known entity. And Patsy will get here with the blind sprays, try to look towards Lucky at the doorway entrance. He gets caught, it's exercise in a 1-on-3 of his own. Gets that first, needs to hold on to the next 2 player on the site, in particular for Siren, going to be his major issue. Magic's comes in for the rotate, they peek together with the shoulder bay, and the shot connects to Siren to make it a double and make it 3 rounds for Spirit.
I like the way that Spirit played that jam. I mean, yeah, it's just a 2v1. You can have a look at it from that perspective, but it's just knowing in Dust2, we want to give ourselves all the advantages possible. Let's not get sloppy. Let's play together as a unit. Make sure we're peeking on each other's contact. Let's not allow ourselves to give up isolated duels. Double Pony, they fight all right to be able to get some of those disadvantages back, knowing that they lost long control and so many individuals. Body with that scout waiting for aggression again. Spirit just don't give a damn with this aggression.
Flashes in, Patsy just trying to burst forward and spray manically, nades back, Lucky catches the kill against Magix, and Patsy will take damage to 9 points of HP, eventually get dealt with a 2k, and the Tech-9s can force the issue out. Team Spirit stunned into this half-buy round, so they don't get any trades.
Yeah, the aggression coming through from mid and lower tunnels doesn't really work out for any follow-up map control gathering, because look at what happens out at long. Magix gets overwhelmed by the sheer pace from those T-side individuals. Patsy the same. And for Double Pony, just walk contact up to long, get yourself into the bomb site. This is very winnable.
Siren trying to look above the stock at the car position. Knife pulled out at the wrong moment. Body gets his kill. He assumed he was safe. He assumed incorrectly. Chopper and Dexter left out towards the tunnels and at the CT spawn. Chopper trying to get the kill out from spawning towards the car position, seeing several T-side members and taking a bit of damage for it. Should get forced back, 50 HP, he can't contest, and neither can Dexter. It's a safe call for Spirit. Double Pony will get their first round.
Yeah, when you think about the 3-0 start and all the money that got farmed up by the SMGs when it came to the Glock rounds and the Ecos, they actually don't have a lot of money in the reserve. Just seeing how that recovery came through in the last, now going into the next follow-up with only saving on to a couple of individuals. That's if they could even hold on to these 2 rifles, because at least for Jocko, he's thinking about a hunt towards the lower tunnels.
I catch Dexter for it. Hearing the footsteps, the AK leaning up. Dexter's ready to receive him. Get that kill together. Can grab that AK for it. Lucky. Covered off by Chopper as well. Got 2 players to find instead. Body with the smokes down. Oh, doing his damage. AK does get recovered. Tech-9 also ends up dropping, but Exercise does take Chopper out of the fold and not get Dexter. So the AK can stay in for the CTs at least. A little bit of bonus weaponry for them in the next round. They could force around it. It will be very awkward though.
Yeah, I think they will. Dexter could drop another M-Fray with S over. It would have been more pretty if they did have sort of that whole level of another player coming in. It's an intriguing buy. So Magix is actually going to go glass cannon with the M-Fray with S and drop an AWP over to Dexter J. What a pro!
It worked last time they had the AWP pick in from mid. And he set there towards the AWP battle. Actually wins it against Afro. So that's why you drop Dexter the AWP. Pick found, started around, looking for the second man, a body as well. The smoke down to bait him. He got top of the little lip at Xbox. Frag found. There is a trade back for Exercise out of the tunnels. Chopper will fall in turn, but it's a 4v3 for Spirit. And look at Dexter. He wants more.
He definitely hasn't taken his Christmas break early, that's for sure. He is grinding hard. He is on today, and he might be able to get this multi-frag, tightening up the angle, waiting for that slow walk to come through, just trying to gain the bomb control for Double Pony.
Smokes down at Suicide, should be able to gain it in the end. The fact they have to use a smoke at Suicide, though, this goes to demonstrate how much map control Spirit been able to gain above them, and Dexter's still posted. Lucky's thinking about it. Nades will go over. The flashbang does get them to cross successfully. They get a tag off against the man as well. 17 HP. He's forced to fall away as now they start acting into the long control. Magix has seen them the same.
Put that one-way smoke down, try and buy himself some safety. Dexter with the NWP trying to back him up. Magic's doing as much damage in as possible. Remember, no armor for him.
Patsy now to lean forward to get his own moment in the sun. Magix will swing instead. Patsy assists him, and Magix can get the double up. Get the AK as well. Get the 4th round for Spirit. All important pickup for them as well. Double Pony knocking on the doors of overwhelming them the same, but it was Dexter's start and Magic's finish that got them that round.
And such an important key piece when we come to these kind of officials, Jay, is the mental game. Just put yourself in Double Pony's shoes for a moment. You have a good half in the first of Nuke on your map pick, get decimated in the second. You come into Dust2 and you're just getting pushed from everywhere. Lower tunnels, top mid, upper tunnels, like Chopper's even moving forward as well with Dexter. You're just never really getting comfortability at all. At least they bait the AWP out early round to know where he is.
Spray through, Magix will get body. Kick things off on the right foot for the CT side. One player down. Hero AK set up for Double Pony. Jocko grabbed the second one that was invested into. Just that first kill, though. No further contact from either side.
Double Pony, they don't even have the cross smokes to go down to the bomb site itself. Only that couple of flashes and the one smoke for Lucky to work with. The Spirit, I like the way that they kind of halt themselves now. They've fought for that opening man advantage. They had the dual peek out towards the long position. And Patsy's got a bait and switch with Chopper in mid and then just leaves Siren just a jiggle peek. And as soon as he gets contact or hears any kind of information, he can put that smoke down, stall for even longer. Double Pony getting less than 55 seconds now.
Siren the SMG going to lean in alongside Chopper with the crossfire. So we need to get spray through. Gets only one. Smoke on from Siren at least has the information play. Flashbang out. Could line up quite an amount here. Two players at point blank and he gets them both. Rifles to be picked up. Jocko will get tagged up by Patsy instead. In for the backstab. In for the frag. In for the round.
You don't really have any alternatives there for Double Pony. You might look at it and go, oh, why'd they run through the smoke like that? Well, information's already been gathered by Chopper's MP9 going up from lower tunnels. So they know they're in uppers. There's what? 35, 40 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of time. You can't counter-rotate because you don't know what mid-control is like because everyone's in upper tunnels. You get re-smoked off. Your only option is to go through it and hope that you can entry out to the bomb site. That's always going to be a difficult task, though.
AK is on 3 players for Spirit. So much firepower to gain for this CT's force. Now 1 steal round for Double Pony is all they've gained so far. Very characteristic to how that CT half played out on Nuke. Except reverse the roles and give Spirit the advantage. 4 rounds of difference in Double Pony. Another hero setup. They need to find something soon.
Yeah, they do. Get an opening man advantage, some map control with ease, whatever it may be. And even for Magic's just jiggling out from long with a smoke. Some slight pace coming through for Double Pony to start regaining some of this short control. But there is a player on contact, the Patsy, that's going to be first contact.
They're lucky that no one's playing mid there. They're not smoke missed out, so Double Pony can get towards short uncontested. Nades on. Patsy still so close to the AWP of Dexter. We're there support him as he finds Jocko. Falls away at 8 points of HP. Dexter just waits for next player to face.
And if they really want to be able to do some damage onto him, they've got to flash him off. And actually, knowing that Patsy's low HP, give him the AWP, allow Dexter to roam that AK towards the Goose position. And Lucky may have just caught some vision over the top of that smoke.
He definitely did. His crosshair adjusted. Dexter has utility in hand. They wants to put some up as soon as they... And the smoke is cleared. Smokes into the T side to try counteract the shots from Patsy. Not going to connect. He looks in. The flicks land a leg shot as Dexter goes falling. 4v4. Afro will fall for the wall bang. Advantage maintained for the CT side. And Patsy has a double on for the triple. In fact, Quadra overall in this round as Magic gets involved in this. And the last T side player exercised the Deagle. Standing against them all. Finally gets the low HP man to drop. But no more than that. A tag on Magic will not be enough to get the kill. A 6th to the board of Spirit now.
It's always nice to see the AWP in Patsy's hands, Jay, because remember back when he was playing on Espada, he was always secondary AWPing behind the likes of Dexter, and even when he was playing on Spirit Academy, since he's sort of been there, he's always been helping out with Zen and X being sort of that secondary AWP, the hybrid player. So any time Dexter's maybe feeling uncomfortable, it's a situation like that where his teammate's low HP, give Patsy the AWP, he can still do a lot of damage with it.
It's silly out towards the long default for Spirit. Nades in. Stanner flashes in for exercise. Will get flashed out by his own teammate. Like towards the lower tunnels at the very least. Will gain the control of this part of the map. And Dexter going to pick up a first pick in mid at Suicide. He's watching for another AWP v AWP contact.
Double Pony not really being able to gain a massive amount in mid just yet. Going to get that notch smoke down from T-Spawn. Will allow them to start crossing out. Run boost the AWP too. Dexter is just waiting for any kind of an aggressive move to come through from mid. Oh, that is very far forward from Patsy. He's got no support on A.
Players will get there in the end. Dexter posted up at the boxes. Will put the counter utility in against the Molotovs that get placed up there by Double Pony. Not a lot of damage being done by that nade, though. Jocko on 93, Body on 96. Afro caught none of it. These 3 T-side players look to lean in towards the A play. 40 seconds. Double Pony have got to form up together.
It's kind of looking like it's going to be a short fake into a B split, just knowing they've still got that lurk of exercise in those upper tunnels and that long play coming through from mid. Double Pony just going to act with Body going aggressive.
And tucked below the smoke. Patsy. M4. Standing behind the default box. 20 seconds. They're going to make that move now, and they will be splitting in towards that B site. Smokes at CT to cut off the rotations. They've got Chopper and Siren. Chopper first contact finds Jocko and gets lucky the same. Body finds Patsy, but Chopper is not stopping. It's actually Siren that comes in with the support. The bomb being dropped to the open. Body so far out of position. 1v3. Will look for exit frags. At least get Dexter on the way out, but doesn't get the round. It's 7-1 now for Spirit. Double Pony. They're in deep trouble.
Yeah, they are. They did a lot right with that round. So they go for the short fake. They leave body out from the smoke just to kind of catch an over-rotator or just someone repositioning on the side. Unfortunately for him, literally no one's peeking out from ramp, Goose, Car, no one's exposing themselves. And it just makes it so much more difficult to find impact. And then, of course, when you're running the time as low as they did and you're splitting into B and coming through from mid, you have to enter into the bomb site. And Chopper's hold towards Car. He holds himself. He's out into the open. He's trying to get back towards safety. Doesn't really happen. He's on an off angle, and he still gets 2 kills. He stays alive, makes it near impossible for Double Pony to act even further than that. They end up trying to bring the bomb to A when time's just not there. Whole round falling apart. Tactical timeout just to figure out what are our options on T side.
Surely the answer there is not many at this stage.
We hope that's not what they're saying. Imagine that being 1-7 down. What's the go, guys?
I'm talking from an analysis perspective, right? Like, you got to think about what we've seen so far. And for Double Pony, there really has not been much in the last, like, 8, 12, 15 odd rounds or so. Like, they've had like a couple, 3 rounds in the last 2 halves so far, and Dexter wants to try and keep it that way. Frag on body, kicks things off to the tunnels, already the advantage for Spirit.
Hey, you're bang on the money. It just feels as if whatever you're throwing at it is not finding success, and now you're getting Dexter hitting shots like that. Whether he gets put down to 20 points of health after that connection comes in or not, doesn't really matter. It's just knowing that these guys are on today, really showing up individually, and that's always the scary factor for Spirit that, I mean, was even the case when, like, Mir was on the lineup, one of their star players, is that you get them on a good day, and they can outfrag some of the best teams in the world.
Now that Sprout and Forza are still playing each other on at this moment, but surely if either of those squads have any idea of what's going on in this matchup, they will be very terrified of what Spirit are bringing to the table today. Of course, our second match of the day will be the winner of this game versus the winner of Sprout versus Forza, so make sure you're staying tuned in towards the C stream. Could see a
CIS derby, perhaps.
Well, Forza got to go reverse sweep Sprout because they're up by a map in the series over on that stream on twitch.tv/ESL. So a lot of work for Forza to do in their own right if we want to get that CIS derby. Although, to be fair, with the way that Spirit are playing right now, I'm not sure how much Forza could really hold on towards it, to be honest. This is a very stunning team. And with 30 seconds, Double Pony are just forced into submission, going to try go for one final hit on this B site. Flashes in. Orb trying to get out of dodge for Dexter. Spots them still. Gets a kill just so well. Making it triple to continue adding his numbers. Not quite as high fragger as that previous map up, but 12 deep. Still looking flashy. Still getting the half for Spirit.
Mate, there's got to be some secret recipe here. Something in the water in CIS with these AWPers. I don't know what it is, Jay. I don't know if we'll ever find out what the secret is. Dexter just being able to reposition the counter util to the upper tunnels, consistently hitting the flicks. Double Pony trying to split into B. No success found there at all. 8-1 for Spirit.
So it's looking like a team that can compete still. It's funny as well, we talk a lot about how Spirit have fallen off the edge of a cliff since their Katowice run at the very, very start of the year. And right now, that's just not happening. In this matchup, though, you could blink and ignore the rest of this year so far and still think that Spirit are on top of the world. It is against Double Pony, though. This T side now has guns. Can they find their second round?
And it would be just such a kick way back into next year, being able to qualify for a LAN event. Trying to get over to America, over to Anaheim. Double Pony would love to be able to put some stalling in the tracks for the moment. Another one of these B-site execution plays to look to come through. Siren on that first contact, as soon as he sees any information, could just put the smoke down, try and stall for time against Double Pony.
Siren with the shoulder bait, the smoke in at the ready. Flash in, smoke up. Siren's going to get out of dodge. Chopper's got a hold of the defender with a spray. He gets that first kill. Siren also counter flash. Footsteps heard. Sprays through. Lines up one kill. Body forced to train him back. So it's a 3 versus 3. The plant will be secured and the retake will be on for Spirit. One of the first few retakes we've seen in this map so far.
And that was actually a pretty decent hold coming through from the B anchors. Both Chopper and Siren at least getting one pick. And rather than Spirit coming in from City Spawn, everyone is coming through the upper tunnels, Jay.
Being watched by one player, the AWP of Afro. His head tucked away. Spots Patsy as he peeks back up and looks for a little bit more. Knows that there must be more presence back here. Smoke in from the T side will indicate that they're out here. He'll try grab A nade doing damage, but no kills and no entry back in here. Spirit have been suppressed. They'll fall away. Double Pony will finally get their second T-side round. It is taking such a long time to get here, and they do lose a player for it, so Dexter does get away with a bit more damage on the T-side.
Unfortunately, doesn't hold on to that weapon. Magic's continuing to do damage, keep that economy low. For Double Pony, when you think about 3v3, Afro gets a pick towards a back of plat. Okay, this is building economy time, guys. Let's really try and drive this lead back, or at least bring the deficit back as we go into the second half. With that, you're even going to have struggles with money in the reserve after round 11. Once you get the full rifles in, Body's unfortunately even going to be on a Galil. No money for an AWP to come through from Afro. And Dexter's waiting for that mid pick again. It's not going to happen. Instead, a fight out towards long.
And for him for Patsy, caught off by Jocko. Double Pony starting things off on this round in the man advantage. Damage done to Jocko and Afro. Chopper, look at how far forward he's made himself. All the way up a suicide, completely uncontested in mid. He's found the flank already. Surely he doesn't backstab this. Someone's watching it for Body, so I don't think he does.
He could just stay here, honestly, Jay. Wait for those rotations. Gamble, stack up onto the A side, stack the players up heavy. Exercise cannot really expect this at all. Not an angle you'd pre-aim.
A kill comes in for Chopper easy. He capitalizes on that one kill, and now the T's are forced to act. The AWP of Dexter firing away. Smoke to the backside, leaning ahead of it, seeing plenty of heads. Not connecting the kill shots, though. Will reface, see the Molotov inbound, force himself back at the edge of the rice bags. And lean forward, receiving bullets, all sorts of fire coming in from the T side. Finally, a kill gets found. As Gap on that smoke, the Siren can try and utilize here. Flashes against Magic, who keeps him completely blind. Siren forced to reload. Chopper with a kill. Trade back from Body, maintains a 3-on-2 advantage. Magic's now known. A footstep being heard. Magic still looks for the headshot anyway. Drops the bomb carrier. Looks for the second of Jocko. He trades it. And Siren is left to clutch it. 1v2. There's such low HP here for Double Pony. He needs the headshots. Perfect. And Lucky peeks him at the same time. Coming in good at the right timing. Winning that third for Double Pony now.
The young man not quite coming through there from Siren. And Spirit, it comes to the read, being able to get it back into a 4v4. Double Pony had some pretty good util usage, a lot of impressive flashes to make it uncomfortable in a lot of those duels, peeking on each other's contact and eventually being able to get that clutch to come through, give themselves that third round. Spirit, you saw the way the AWP from Dexter was widening up the angle and Double Pony were just ready for it.
Well, position. Afro going to win out the York battle this time. Picking up Dexter in from suicide. Great shot at the right timing. Patsy will find Jocko. Turn away from Body. Can maintain the 4v3 advantage for Double Pony.
A lot of aggressive maneuvers are continuing to come out from Spirit in from mid. That time around from Patsy, although he was successful with dealing with the first player out from lowers, he doesn't hold his crosshair there long enough to be able to follow up a multi-frag. And now pressure starts building onto Siren being the SMG player on B.
Got a couple of decent kills at point blank. The previous SMG he held at this position. He's going to see Exercise get forced back. Flashbang in. Needs backup to get here. Spray does a ton of damage, but doesn't get the kill on Buddy. He needed that frag. Now the Molotovs and smokes go down to suppress entries for Team Spirit. Magics and Chopper will flash their way forward. Get picked up anyway, so no real opportunities there for Magics to do much on 30 HP. He couldn't really have done so. And now Chopper in the 1v3 scenario with the AWP in hand. Best to save.
It just feels like there's some breathing room finally for Double Pony. It's good sight take is able to come through. The crossfires are pretty decent. The way they put pressure on the MP9 is always going to be a key talking point in a round like that with how successful it can really be from Spirit, knowing you're playing one B anchor in that round and it's an SMG rather than a rifle. It's going to be a difficult time for Siren. Spirit not getting enough out of Patsy with the aggressive move. Double Pony find 4, and money situation is not good here at all for Spirit. So you start wondering, yeah, you've got the AWP in hands. Damage in the next round might not really be there.
Shot from Chopper will find Exercise, keep the economy limited for the T side at least.
Oh, Body. Oh, big kill.
What?
Lovely.
Great shot. Perfect angle, like pixel headshot being spotted. And that means all 5 taken away from the CT side. Not like it would have made a massive difference to the AWP's position because it would have been backed up by USPs alone. Hard eco set for Spirit. And the tactical pause taken.
Just too wide on the angle for Chopper. If he was sort of more over towards the right where the car was and scoped in, probably would have seen that jump up to come through. Doesn't quite happen. And because of that, AWP could not be saved in with a round where you have to really eco. Not a lot of foundations. At least if you had it in play, maybe you give it to Dexter. You upgrade a couple of bits and pieces here or there, knowing it's 2,900 going into the next. Double Pony. Realistically, they could probably make this... in 6 or more rounds, I think, is actually a pretty decent recovery all in all on this map.
Would be deficited regardless at the turn of the half. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing going into the CT half of things. Spirit. And their T half of Nuke was stellar. The first 8 rounds, a sign of things to come for Double Pony, or have their fortunes finally changed? Definitely will change here for round 13. Again, pistols out, 5.7 and P250 brought down for Magix and Dexter. Okay, any damage would be good damage here.
And just some of the numbers too. It wasn't until round 11 that we saw Jocko finding his first kill. He's still sitting around up on 2. Would love to be able to find more impact. Good read for the moment here for Double Pony, just starting to put some emphasis with the util towards short. That walk up on long, evading the stack completely.
So that it will go down as the T's will cross into the A site. That bomb plant in the end body will just cut off the mid control and cut off any rotations alongside Exercise taking contact directly against those rotations. Taps at the headshots, not quite as successful as they'd like it to be. Body will get his kill in, does get forced away by Dexter, so a gun that can get recovered by the CT side, as long as they can just drop Exercise and remove him from getting any further trades. Does get Chopper, looking for Siren next, and Siren does get another good headshot back in, so damage has been done. And again, keeping the economy limited for Spirit, that's the main objective here.
Double Pony just keep fighting, which is probably the most beneficial element there. You don't really want to make it an easy task to recover a weapon, bring it into the next round, so just keep allowing those aggressive peaks to come through. Magix is searching for one of those rifles. There it is. It's something. A little extra.
AK into the gun round, extra firepower, most certainly. And given the state of the eco that they had there, that probably is, I think, a successful eco for them. Can't really expect a map win, or a round win. Damage would have been nice, not out of the realm of possibility there, and again, it kind of came through. You can see the money state of Double Pony, what it looks like as a result of those 2 casualties. M4's in for Spirit. Couple of kits available for Siren and Dexter. Nades in to do initial damage to Afro. Great placement there for the CT side.
Resmoke going down. Afro's thinking about aggressing through. This is very risky. It comes through successful, and now they can just start to swarm the B side.
Chopper's going to spray through, take that one player down, but the whole T-side forces making their way in. Exercise caught, blind flashed anyway. Smoke back, you'll burn a little bit, eventually get taken down by Body. Patsy outside the doors, needs to lean in from window. Didn't see the player's gun barrel out towards the back of Platt, and Jocko can get a trade in. Advantage swings the favor of Double Pony here. Molotov in, Dexter's orb can strike back to a 2v2, and Magix will be left alone as Dexter is traded the same. Bomb on a site, isolated, teammate is inbound, and Magix has no kit, a single flash to work with.
Wait for the smoke to dissipate. Even that, it gets re-smoked down. They can just try and fake the bomb plant, draw the fight out into the open. Magic's hoping to isolate the 1v1s.
Body close. Another re-smoke on towards the doors. Last smoke utilized, 4 flashes in remaining for Double Pony. Tap heard, denial, not ready for Lucky though. Great bait and switch position, forcing only 1 entryway for the CT player, and Double Pony will play that post plant to perfection. 6 to the board. Spirit now only 2 in the lead going into the last round of the half. There is a force buy here, as you would expect.
There's just a strong, confident call coming through from Body. Anytime you get a quick pick on B, you pretty much just swarm, because the rarity of going into a 3-man stack almost never happens. If there's another player, just overwhelm him with pace, get those trading games too. And as soon as Afro gave him that opportunity, they struck with the aggression.
Only 1 M4 for Spirit, 3 for Marces in this round. Chopper's M4 will place itself out towards the mid position, the AWP. Gun barrel spotted by Afro. Patsy's got to engage. Great swing from Chopper. Actually forces that AWP back. Dexter's got to be careful how he escapes here. He ends up falling as a result of this.
Oh, beautiful follow-up coming through from Afro. Patsy just knows he has to hold the angle, can't fall away because the NWP might still be scoped in. What a couple of kills in from Afro.
An advantage with Double Pony that could extend exercise. Leaning in from tunnels as Chopper leans up there as well, making a lot of noise, forcing that player to look back. Spray does not connect the frag. It does damage to a 3-on-3. At least Spirit have brought it in at evens, but now the push up to the A site will see Magic standing alone. For Mars in against them all. Up on shore, hearing the footsteps, takes his swing. Has got to fall back, counter flash them out of position, and fall back in CT to maintain his harder cover. Spirit going to rotate towards short, try to get the flank involved.
Can't quick rotate up from City Spawn just due to the nades and the timing from those rotations from the other couple of players. Magix is hearing they're taking long control and can relay that over.
Lucky with the connection shot on Chopper. Looks back in for Siren, but doesn't connect the second kill. So 2v2 for Marcy's. Inbound for the retake as Magix falls. It will all be left to Siren now. Going back for that M4. And desperately hunting for a T-side contact, taking shots. Knows that there's one player at Goose now, and he doesn't last long against it. 8-7, Double Pony, a recovery at the turn of the half.
When you meet an ordinary girl every day, there's a lot of guys around that try to steal her away.
Be gone so long.
Jay, we saw Body putting up the exact same performance of kills and more here on Dust2 than he did in the entire map of Nuke, leading by example for the in-game leader, and Double Pony, they tested them towards the end there.
That they did, bringing back an 8-1 deficit to an 8-7 turn of the half. Now Spirit lean into their T half where things can get really good for them. And the pistol already starts off on a positive note. Chopper and Dexter kills against Lucky and Jocko. Dexter looking for a bit more against Afro. Finally a trade is involved with Double Pony, but they have conceded the bomb site and the bomb plant.
Jeez, didn't mess around at all there for Spirit. Quick in towards that B-site play. Leave Dexter as that lurk to cut off rotations. Still a difficult retake. This flash is going to have to be everything from Body.
USP. Catch anything for Exercise. Afro and Body going to lean in forward, looking for the taps up for Chopper. In the back lines, Exercise catches Siren. Magic can trade him. Afro engaging, running out of ammo. So Patsy can get the kill, and it's Body left alone in the 1 versus 3. No kit, no Kevlar. A flashbang at best, nothing left for him. Get forced away. Spirit will gain the pistol.
And what was even real cheeky there for Chopper playing at the back of Plat, Jay, he keeps his head down and completely baits Patsy, trying to play the long game, trying to hope that if there is a way, or at least expecting, if Double Pony could start moving into the bomb site, that they're not going to expect him to be there, considering he's not peeking on the contact. Overall, though, it was just the amount of time stalling that really won it out on that post blunt. Double Pony not getting enough out of Exercise in from mid, the upper tunnels players being stalled. They tried to do as much damage towards the end, but definitely not enough to get a round conversion through. In towards a second, we're still seeing the force up for Double Pony. They need to try and come through here.
Good shot from Dexter with the scout connecting down to Suicide. Not quite a kill against Jocko. Body with the SMG. Flash forward. Siren will get his kill back ahead of the smoke. Spray through from Patsy will get Exercise as well. They will take damage on both those players, but a 5v3 game for Spirit.
Now, even for Double Pony, I think your best option here is just a gamble stack. Just rotate everyone up to A. Afro with this scout could still be on for at least some further damage if he's able to position himself towards the back of the site. Goose around those rice bags. Still going to be difficult, though. Spirit have got so much time to work with, so they don't even need to commit with this long play.
2 players in long itself. Gonna wait for Double Pony. Spirit hoping that they aggress forward, expecting them to do so. There's no flashbang, so I don't expect that they'll flash their way around the corner. Moving the T side line instead as the T start walking in to set up the split play. Jocko might get antsy though. Patsy set and ready. Connects the headshot. So wonderfully done.
And they're just waiting for that, aren't they? Double Pony think, okay, we're down by numbers. Let's start retaking some map control, put some pressure out towards long. Right idea and the intent just doesn't come through.
Afro gets caught next by Magix, leaving it all on Lucky. 1v5, first found, second frag found as well. Okay, a couple of guns he can pick up here. Look for the Krieg, or the Galil rather. The bomb should go down. The hunt is on the likes of Chopper. Should remove him from play and remove all of the rifle potential for Double Pony in the next round. Force the issue. No force buy in for round 18. So we should be seeing the 11-7 to start off the half for Spirit.
Just being able to pretty much put themselves in the same position of Nuke, give or take, right? Just being able to get into that second half, get a good start off, apply that pressure, build the economy, allow Dexter to get onto that AWP as quick as possible. Double Pony. You can't imagine much from them in a round like this, Jay. It's all USPs.
Last play in towards the B side as well. There's one USP standing for Jocko. Flashbang could be timed so well for Body. Depends on timing itself. Spray through. It does catch a lot of players blinded. Dexter still gets the kill in behind despite that flashbang. Magic's with 2 more of his own. The lowest HP player in the server for him. Triple up for the man regardless. And Body, not much he can do in this one. We'll try sneak ahead of the doors. But this was never around the Double Pony we're going to win. Not even likely to get damage done. They do find that one exit frag. That's it though.
Yeah, Body. Hold on to the AK if you can. He's going to get hunted out from windows. So that shouldn't happen at all. 11 on the board for Spirit. And every time I look at this Spirit team, Jay, I think I'm looking at a Sparta. Remember? Magic's played on a Sparta. Dexter played on a Sparta. Patsy played on a Sparta. Their new assistant coach of Hawley was the coach of a Sparta. Sofix, who was a player on a Sparta, is now the coach of the Spirit Academy side. So yeah, a Sparta just became Spirit.
Wasn't a Sparta always a Spirit's original Academy side?
Well, yeah, I get. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Yeah,
I remember because I think there was one particular CIS organization which was owned by a bigger one, and that was their academy team essentially.
Could have been.
So basically, a lot of Spirit Academy involved in today. M4 set. AWP's picked up the first kill, at least for Afro. So that's a start out towards long control. One man, a bit overly aggressive for the Spirit side. Was all alone. There was no trade potential there. Bit of a bonus round in overall for Spirit side. They've got that Mac 10 for Chopper still.
At least it's a good start to come through from Afro with that long pick. Now for Spirit, just start being able to regain the upper tunnel's presence, see if they can just line themselves in for a BXE with a late lurk out from Chopper with that Mac 10. It's going to have to come down to the immediate entries for the T side.
There's Magics with 2 of them. Speaking of the devil themselves. Lined up, easy pickings. This round is over already.
Jeez, they came in so quick.
You asked for them.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, look, that's what they needed. And they got exactly what they needed. What a round.
What a round indeed. It's great because it's not like a particularly flashy round. It's just a case of entry, kill, done. Easy as that.
It's just knowing there wasn't even a trade back too, because I think even if you get a couple of casualties, maybe Double Pony, I mean, they're already positioned away from the B site, but there might have been intent to even look for exit frags. It's just knowing the knowledge of we found nothing, save instantly, just get out of there.
$12 to the board. Tactical timeout taken by Spirit as well, which I'm kind of surprised at. I would have thought Double Pony would be the ones to take the tacticals here. They are really...
They probably want to wreck the economy, because you're thinking to yourself, 3 players saved in that last round. They'd probably buy again. So if we're up against a force buy, we might be up against further upgrades. Let's wreck the economy so we can pretty much win this round and get 14-7 up, and by that point, you look at it 2-0, really.
A buy-in for Double Pony will feature the double orb setup. So you are right on that front. Spirit could win this one and just cripple the entire CT basis. And if they do that, we'll be looking at a 2-0 most likely, let alone potentially. 5 rounds at a difference. That could extend even further as this one plays out. AK's, Orps, Dexter. Once again, it's Suicide. Spots 2 players crossing. They've probably seen him as well. Smokes in an Xbox, flashbang over. Player trying to excite himself towards the lower tunnels. That's actually the AWP looking in from the Xbox position instead. So that counter smoke well placed there for Spirit.
I like the intent here for Afro. You're running a double up setup. Rather than playing defensive, playing deep, cautiously, have the intent of pushing something forward, creating an opportunity with this aggressive move. Out towards lower tunnels, the flash doesn't quite find him, so he could still catch the guy in lower. Okay, maybe not.
Ultimate caster's curse right there. Chopper just domed him. And again, pixels make the difference as Spirit shots connecting. Frag found, nades back. The AWP will try and get recovered by Exercise at the very least. Use whatever weaponry they can get their hands on Double Pony. Conceding that short control, but also conceding the man advantage.
And they're sharp. Oh, yeah, that's an incredible shot to come through from Chopper to wide swing and AWPer like that. Double Pony, lose the advantage early on, even if it was a way to create a chance. Degster doesn't quite catch the vision onto the mid player. It seems as if Spirit want to maybe fake themselves up towards A. The chance of a split into B is definitely here.
Ashin. Lean forward, Smoke on to the short position. He smokes back at the T sideline, exercises AWP over towards the ramp position. Not expecting the players to dive down. Body is, though, catching Patsy to the 4 versus 4. Might try equalize. They go for the split play. He finds another kill, isolating these 1v1s to perfection right now. The timing peaks are perfect. The Molotov's back to the back of the site as Degster now tries to back up his man. Siren to lean into the site. Molotov burns away. Jocko will get one kill on the way out. Body makes another kill happen, and Exercise able to bail him out. The rotations come in perfect. Body ends up with a triple. A massive round for him, and an all-important start to the CT side for Double Pony.
Body was one of the lowest fraggers in the entire server on map 1, and he's come into the second and just completely turned it around. What a sequence that is. Just notice how short those angles are, Jay. Not wide swinging, giving himself the tightness to be able to isolate those individuals, really finding prowess towards that anchor hold at the B site and giving Double Pony the round that ends the streak of 11 in a row from Spirit.
Sprays through from Exercise, going to try and get a streak going of their own for Double Pony, starting things off. The fast execution already coming in towards long control. Exercise is known. Afro trading back Siren. Magix will finally take Exercise down. So flash suppression, smoke suppression, all sorts of vision blindness against the CT side. Eventually comes up good for Spirit.
And that looks so uneasy for Exercise down there in pit. Not sure if they've swung out to the left, to the right, all this util's coming in. And there's even a sneak play. Patsy's waiting for a reposition for the CTs in from spawn, and it might just happen.
Afro picks up Chopper, 3 on 3. Smokes to suppress. Degster leans in. Patsy going to walk forward. Magic gets his kill. Patsy finds Jocko the same. And Lucky gets picked up all in all. Easy pickings again for Spirit as they immediately respond to Double Pony. Set themselves right back on track. And that might do even worse things to the economy here.
Yeah, that was such a calculated play coming through from Patsy. So he knows that Lucky scoped in towards CT and he's walking away. Rather than wide swinging and just waiting for that pick to come through straight away, he actually kind of positions himself to the left to deal with the B anchor. And that just means you're going to scramble the rotations. You're going to pull all the distraction because then you got Lucky looking towards mid, but he needs to be looking at A. And then that's when Magix can chime in. He can swing out from long, come through with that crossfire. What a perfect round to bounce back from. Just when Double Pony feel like, all right, we've got it in, we've broken it. 11 rounds in a row, don't make it 12. Let's get into the board. And then the next one, it goes like that, Jay.
Reducing us to FAMASs and SMGs for the CT side. Or in for Degster, looking for that first pick. Did not quite connect it. Not even a tag-up shot. Default set in for Spirit. And in spite of that first duel not going their way, they've still got a mountain of advantage above Double Pony.
Yeah, trying to bait a mistake towards the CT side in a round like this is prime position. Just knowing, light on util, one kit in play, not the best of weaponry. And Double Pony not even really playing anyone on mid. Instead, it's an aggressive short stance to have that crossfire in. Body just playing anti-flash. Chopper taking some of the map control down towards the lower tunnels. Very passive this time around for Spirit. Not a lot of aggression coming through.
Smokes up, sprays through, Molotov's back, and flashes will continue out from Chopper. Try and lean into the mid position. Body and Afro. Set and ready. Incendiary's back from the man. Will keep them away. At least for now.
Body's got to make a tough decision here, Jay. Overextend or play it passive.
And he will extend initially, fall back, and bait in Chopper to get the kill for Afro. AK recovered now for Body's party. Tanks a couple of nades to him, though. 23 HP. He's tradable, but the advantage sits with Double Pony.
Spirit now just starting to wait for a counter action. One of the B players to start moving forward. One of the CT angles being exploited. Up on B, there's a couple of defenders, and time is low. Spirit need to act with this.
Jocko unlucky on the B-side defensive, which is where Spirit are going to look to lean into. 20 seconds. Magix will try to be the first player out as Degster falls from our spray. Jocko gets his pick in. Patsy with a trade back. Jocko needs to be detected, but no. Behind the car, he drops that bomb, and Siren left to sound the alarm of escape or death, and it's death for him. 9 to the board as Double Pony.
And that whole round comes down to obviously the first finds in towards that short position, the way that you've got the over-aggressive SMG being the bait to allow those peaks to come through, of Afro with the AWP posted on the angle, and then from there, just rotators coming through. That lurk out from mid of Dexter does not come through successful. Out into the upper tunnels, they're dealing with a difficult crossfire to break. And Double Pony have now broken the economy for Spirit.
Nades up to the top of middle to try and remove initial presence from playing the pistols, the Deagles. You mentioned the eco, the economy broken for Spirit. No choice of the matter on this one. See if they can get some decent shots and decent kills in. We've seen a couple of decent half-buy or upgrade pistol rounds. But not in this particular environment here. Falling back for the CTs. They'll keep themselves suppressed. Flashbang in towards mid. We'll try allow some peeks. More suppression against Lucky. Damage done. Nades in. Incendiary's back. That's a lot of HP taken away.
Even for Exercise, doesn't really get punished for his over-aggressive stance. That Incendiary finally going to be able to deal with Siren that was down there low on HP. Spirit just hoping for any kind of individuals to just get damage through, because you can't expect a round like this to happen, but the economy's still light with the reserve from the CT side, so Pix is everything.
Oh, Lucky with two fantastic frags. And Chopper and Patsy, last couple of players remaining. Afro with his own AWP, looks for his own 2K. And he'll get it as well. Bomb dropped and all. 10 to the board of Double Pony, now 3 away from equalizing against Team Spirit, who have stalled a little bit here, Dweg. They've got themselves a buyback into this next round. And Double Pony are starting to get things pulled up.
Yeah, I don't think it's too concerning, though, for Spirit. It's a comfortable lead to work with. You've now got the rifles back out. The double AWP setup coming through from Double Pony to continue trying to find impact. Spirit have got some decent long spawn, so just looking to try and get an early challenge out.
Shots onto the leg of Afro, connected to 19 HP. Jocko, awkward sprays coming in. The flashbang's keeping him blind. Two T-side players can flank him. Body comes in with a bit of support. Exercise credited with the kill. He doubles up on Patsy and all. Magic to the trade on Jocko, but all in all, it's Double Pony that walk away with the advantage.
Yeah, fight fire with fire. 3 players in tow being able to push forward out towards that long position. Dexter waiting for that mid pick to try and bring it back to a 3v3. Well achieved to come through from the individual of Exercise. Lucky's kind of caught, so put that smoke down, try and move back out for the doors, or go aggressive.
Nades up. AWP still hunting for info or a pick. Can't see them. The wraparounds will come in for Chopper and for Magics. Afro also looking to lean in. That AWP of Dexter. Try and wrap around the rotate the long way. Join his teammates for the B here. Afro, his AWP is so ready for contact. Lines them up. Collateral connected. And just like that, the round is over.
Anytime there's an AWP to the back of plate, you're going to struggle to be able to bait him off. You have to get those connections straight away. They don't even have that information because he's ducked down, then peeks up. They line up, so it's a simple kill to come through for the AWP up. Dexter's really got no option but to hope to save onto this AWP. Exercise is aggressing. He might still fall here.
Got to deal with this one player. If he can do that, he can protect his AWP. He missed him. Back turn, Exercise, fights on, gets his kill. And an all-important recovery for Double Pony. 11 up to their board. Tactical taken now by Team Spirit.
Start realizing this is getting uneasy, Jay. The deficit's starting to close. Double Pony is starting to work with the momentum. They were able to find the good spawn against them out at long and still fight onto it. Exercise coming away with a multi-frag. Afro delivering with the back of B-plat. And no bomb plant coming through from Spirit at all means that there's not even really the opportunity of a half-buy hero rifle in a round like this. Some slight upgrades here or there, knowing the loss bonus. Double Pony should be an easy 12 for him.
There's no real rounds here to indicate otherwise. Of course, the theory is the bigger guns means the better chance of the round. But obviously, it could not work out that way. That might not work out that way. Depends how Spirit play things in, but these Glocks, these PT-50s, such limited firepower. Got utility set, the smokes go down towards the double or the B doors. The Flashes go over to blind off Jocko. He gets away with 1 kill on Patsy. See the second player out in the open. They're not dealing with him here. And he's allowed full reign of the site. Triple up, quadra up, perfect headshots. And a 12th round for Double Pony.
Yeah, he's not really exposing himself, not jiggle peeking, or at least not wide swinging, instead just jiggling. And they're just trying to see if they can beat one of the rotators, try and see if they can get one of those CTs to just push through the window or the doors quite quickly with the util. Doesn't happen at all. Jocko holds his ground. Spirit going to get back onto the rifles. Got some good long spawns again, so might want to try and go quite aggressive with Dexter and see if he can get an AWP pick.
Incendiary's up, AWP's in. Dexter leaning forward will get forced away. Smoke's down as the AWP of Afro leans up to try and catch Chopper. And away from. Looking to fire down upon him. Still can't see the man. The jump up, looking for the headshot. And Afro connects it instead.
I think Chopper would have seen just a vision before he got up onto that box, and that's why he decided to go for it. Thought he'd have the advantage over to the AWP with the elevation. Doesn't quite happen, and even this off angle coming through from Jocko has not been held before.
Dexter finds his frag. Magix is going to fall right for it. As you mentioned, not being seen so far in this map up. Molotovs will burn him out of position, but the flashbang still keeps Dexter blind. Jocko couldn't connect the kill in time, though, so he maintains his position. Patsy traded back by exercise, keeping the 2v2 situation. Double Pony barely hanging on to these man advantages. The bomb will cross, should get planted. It's 2v2 with a HP advantage for the CT side.
I can't believe that's the way they deal with Jocko, just burning in the flames, not getting that pick back onto Dexter, and just stalling the time. Another re-smoke through, damage being done with the spam onto Siren.
And now they've got a major HP advantage above both players here. AWP watching, nade from Afro, that gets placed correctly. Dexter's dead, it's all on Siren. Now out to Car ahead of the double doors. Flashbang ahead. And gets caught up by Flashes himself. Thrown out by Afro. Kill not found. It's 13 apiece. Double Pony will find the defuse. And find the equalizer.
That util usage is just everything in the round. The HE to go to the back of Big Box. The flashes to bounce off with that lurk smoke to try and get them out from the doors position. And both players there from Spirit not really being able to find individual success. It was a decent round when you think about how it all sort of incorporated through. Dexter being able to get that trade, the walkout from mid, getting a 1-for-1, just not coming through on the post plant. Double Pony starting to really tally rounds up. This is 5 in a row.
Spirit suffering to the other side streak. Lucky leaning in, looking for the picks back. He spotted one player crossing from mid. Flashes nades. And smokes down and tries to press the CT spawn. Dexter leans in against that first player. Body will not swing to adjust for it. No info on anybody else up towards top mid. Hearing all these footsteps but can't do anything about it. Dexter with the face and Dexter with the opening kill.
It just takes matters into his own hands, doesn't he? Really eager to get that fight out from the mid doors and just hits the drive-by straight away. Regain the man advantage, slow it down. Afro's aggressing forward. They're watching for this.
And Siren's going to catch the kill for it. 2-man advantage gain. Spirit right back into control now, and Double Pony equalize. The pressure gets mounted. And it seems like they turn into diamonds for it. 2 players walking up towards short. 2 more going to join them. Jocko will try to put the nades on position. He's going to give up his information, but can't deny the bomb plant from here.
This surely can't be winnable for Double Pony. No one on the site. The late lurk out from long of Siren and full side control. Just look for exits really for Double Pony.
Flash in, Lucky leaning up out towards the ramp control. Patsy and Exercise have it covered. Siren, Magix. Overwhelming. All 5 alive for the Spirit side, and that is a hell of a change of pace when Double Pony found their streak of rounds. You wouldn't have expected something that confident to come out of Spirit, but here they stand. And there's another buy for the CT side.
And it just shows that risk-taking had to be made in a round like that to just give it some oomph. That first fight out from Dexter dry. No molly, no flash, individual prowess coming through. Another good round where they've got some long spawns. They don't have an AWP in for Dexter, so just running with the AK. They're going to fight this.
Shots of Afro blinded off by smokes and flashes again. Fast play in from one player of Dexter in towards that long control, and meanwhile the team's going to act out of short, drawing so much attention back there. Exercise swings forward, almost catches the kill. It's Afro instead that picks up Patsy, starts things off on the right foot.
Afro's attention out from long is going to be able to multi-frag up, get a couple of kills. Spirit starting to lose the advantages, and now down to just 3 players.
Swing out, and they saw that AWP was on elbow, thought they could catch him out in the open. That was not to be the case. Two important frags for Afro, taking the top frag position in the server. An Exercise and Body can get caught out towards mid. Siren will just catch that one player. Unawares of the second man. Chopper might end up giving up the bomb control. He needs that support from his team, and they need to clear out the doorway area.
And Magix and Siren have to step up and around like this, because Chopper's down low and he's the bomb carrier. So because of that, you really need those individuals to start bringing advantages back, finding gaps in the defense, and the AWP is even looking on for the short position.
Ning connection from Lucky drops him. At least the bomb is on Magix, who's back, still here. On short, no smokes to the notch. Towards the doorways, the AWPer can still watch for him. Look towards Siren instead, pick him up. A double for Lucky, looking for the triple to extend above Afro in this round. An engagement from Magix being covered off and swung upon by Exercise. Player in at lower tunnels as well, Jocko. He's his man, gets his kill. 14 apiece here, Double Pony continuing to hold on against Spirit. We'll play out the full 30 rounds, but who will get to map point first?
It's anyone's game, Jay, when you get into a position like this. I guess the advantage would come over to Double Pony for against the economy line, just knowing that even for Spirit, if they don't win round 29 and they're not able to get a bomb plant with that max round loss bonus, the money situation could be very light for round 30.
Shots on for the AWPs. M4s and AKs, incendiaries, saying for Patsy to look out towards the longhouse, picked up by Afro. Magix can trade back, 4-on-4. They'll lead his charge out into the open. Covered off by that smoke at the corner position, the CTs are backed off.
Now, brute forcing a lot of those jewels out to long and Afro with the AWP. They're going to have a difficult time forcing him off this angle, Jay. They'll need some of those flashes to try and drive him away towards elbow to that short position, because he's still holding aggro.
Top of Dexter. No info gained. Swing upon by Afro, wins out the AWP fight and gets the advantage. Right back, sees two more, connects another good shot close. Incendiaries on, trying to hunt for the picks back. Incendiaries drive CTs away. Afro still hunting for his pick, makes it a triple, not quite a quadra. Siren finally responds, gets it to 2v3, but it's favored Double Pony still. That bomb's on site though, it has to commit, and Chopper's nowhere near support. CTs have swarmed the place. They're so close to the man. Siren evading flashbangs, the Chopper comes up close. Heard the player jumping over at the elevator position. The Molotov should drive Lucky back here, or at least out into the open, trying to win out that one fight. Chopper baiting in the AWP shot, or at least attempting to do so. And Siren trying to fight onto Gandalf. Sees that one player. Lucky takes face. No kills come in. The headshots finally land. Chopper adjusts. Lucky trades. Siren, 16 seconds. Jump faces coming in from the CT side. Taps that bomb again. You're going to try force them forward here. And Lucky's P250 is enough to win out the round and get map point for Double Pony.
Just keeping pressure on. Great sequence to come through from Afro to the back of the site, multi-fragging with that AWP. And then from that, you can see the way the Chopper's trying to isolate the picks, back from Get Right towards Elevator, get that molly forward. And Siren, again, put in that clutch situation, uncomfortable in the 1v2 with how quickly they swing out. No bomb plant coming through, no AWP, light on the util.
AKs can still convert a decent round. It all comes up to Spirit coming alive again. They were equalized. They felt the pressure. They try and back with a decent round of their own. M4 a body. Remove that first player from play. Hearing the notch smoke, putting the nade up. That should do some damage. He sees the feet of Dexter instead. They put two nades up. They do so much damage to Dexter and Siren. 36 and 2 HP. Double Pony, don't have a kill, but they're close to getting one anyway.
Oh, this is promising. And even Exercise getting flash forward doesn't quite catch that timing, doesn't get players out to the open, but it's another HE that goes down to mid. Finally, that's the connection they're looking for.
5-on-4, no damage done to Double Pony. Still Team Spirit on the ropes now. More nades pouring in, not doing as much as those initial few. That bomb on the back of Patsy needs to get into position with his teammates. Flashes in to lean forward. Nothing's in towards top mid. Exercise here. It's short. Flash forward. They're both blinded, but Chopper still gets the kill.
Oh, further HE. So much nade damage coming through. They're playing it retake heavy though, Jay. They're moving players away from A.
Lucky in the open. Backstab in from Body, not detected, sees Patsy, sees the second player as well. Drops that bomb, gets all the info that Double Pony now need, and brackets in the main Spirit Force. Magic's got to be the playmaker out towards long by an angle. Back into the site here. They can walk up short, they can get the bomb down, but they're not covering the backstab still. Body gets another big bag. His teammate Ajoko chimes in, and that should be it. Lucky closes on Magic's 16 of 14. Poor final round there from Spirit, and ultimately it gives the Frenchmen the one up they need to take us to a third and final map.
A beautiful recovery coming through from Double Pony there, Jay. Really stepping it up towards the tail end of that second half, driving in some of the multi